Okay, it's record. It's recording now, so. Okay. Come closer. Okay, first thing I'm doing today, I'm making pot roast. My first prep for my pot roast, I'm just gonna cut up some Yukon potatoes I have for my roast. You can see I have my roast here in my non-stick pan. And I'm just gonna cut up the potatoes. And you don't have to cut them up too fine because you don't want them too small inside your pot roast. Or your onion. I don't want my onion in that too fine. I want to be able to taste that onion. Not real small diced pieces. So drop it below. So I'm just cutting it up for my roast. You can see I have this from the Dollar Tree. This is my little Dollar Tree cutting board. These work wonderful to keep you from cutting on your counter. They're thin and they sell them at Dollar Tree. Okay, my roast here, I've rinsed it off already. So I'm just going to add some Dollar Tree. I got some Dollar Tree apple cider vinegar and just add it on there for flavor. Since I've already washed it and put it in the pan. It was washed first. Okay, since it had an apple cider vinegar on there, I sprinkle mine with some little Tony's Creole seasoning. They also had this at Dollar Tree now. It's real tasty. Sprinkle it on the roast. Flip them over. And flip them and sprinkle it on that side too. I also have some Dollar Store garlic pepper seasoning. I sprinkle that on my roast. Turn them over. Sprinkle some more garlic roast on this side too. Also, what I like to add to this for flavor is the Dollar Store Mixed Supreme Tradition minced garlic. I usually take a couple teaspoons. This is strong, about to sneeze. Woo! Strong. And just spread it over with the back of the spoon for a garlic flavor all throughout. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my potatoes and onions, put them down in there. Drop a few, that's okay. Just put them in the pan, the potatoes and the onions. Also, what I have here, as you can see right over here, I have some parsley. Okay, I'm going to take some of this parsley. This is fresh parsley for flavor. Rinse it. Squeeze it dry because parsley holds water. So you have to just squeeze it like this with your hand and it'll let the water out the parsley. Now I can take it to my cutting board and just a nice chop. Now with that knife, sorry guys, you don't need a nice knife for this. And just cut it. Sharpen. But just cut it into little pieces. And I just want to make that finer. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it over here to the chopper. So just a little chopper. Put the parsley in there. Now we're going to get it as fine as I want it. Okay, so we're going to blend it and chop it up. It's done. That's better. Let's take it over to our roast and put him in there. Let's put it all over. That's going to give good flavor to it too. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to get my cup. And it needs a little water. Because that's going to cook slow for a few hours. About 3 hours I cook mine on 350. Okay, I preheated the oven to 350. And I'm going to cover it. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Another trick to this that I like to add when people don't know is a little flour. Flour will make a little gravy cook on the roast. take your hand, take like a little handful. That was what I do. Sprinkle it on top of the roast like this. Once it's there, I'm going to just pat it in with my hand. Just hit them, smack them. This pats in the flour, and the flour will give it like a gravy, a little thickness too as it cooks. You always need a little flour and stuff like that when it bakes. I do. Okay, and oh, forgot one more thing. Be right back. 1 second. Here's one more thing I want to add to this for flavor. I have a bag full here of these. Are beautiful, guys. Look at this. A bag full of different little red and green peppers for flavor and color. So let's kick it up a notch. That's what Emerald used to say. But we're going to add in some of these peppers. So I'm going to take out some out of my bag. I almost forgot this, and I really want to add this to this roast. So let's take it. We're going to cut off. First cut off the tops to these. Because I can't put I don't want those in a chopper. Because you can't eat the stems. So just cut off your stems. That one don't even have a stem. But these do. So just cut off your stems. Okay. Rinse them off. And let's get the chopper back. They're spicy. I'm coughing, guys, and I only took the stem off those peppers. I mean, they're hot. They're spicy. Ooh. I haven't even blended it. Oh my God. Woo! Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Chop them down. Chop them down. They chopping in there. There they go. There they go. Chopping them up. There they go. Get them up, get it all nice and chopped through. So it'll cook in that roast for flavor. Woo! There you go. Let me get my spatula. Ooh, and that's strong. Be careful with that, guys. That stuff is hot if you do this when you're doing this at home. Take your spatula to get that out. It's just spread it on top. For flavor and color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? OMG. Look at that roast. Isn't that beautiful? And believe it or not, the last thing I like to add on mine, which is, you know, you want to be on a low cholesterol diet, don't do this. But I'm not. So I love to add a few pieces of butter for flavor and richness. Butter never hurts. It is just, I'm going to put about 2 or 3 pieces right on the top, and it's ready. When it cooks in about 1.5 hours from now, I'm going to add some cream of mushroom soup. It's going to really turn this up a notch, guys. It's going to make it have a thick gravy. It's going to really make this taste the bomb. So let's take it. It's in my pot, and it's going into the oven. Okay, and we'll be back. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, so you can see the roast is about done. I just added the cream of mushroom soup in, and I'm going to let this cook for about another 1.5 hours. This is halfway. I added cream of mushroom soup, and it's going to get nice and thick so we can have a gravy. Isn't that delicious looking? You can even pour some on the top. And I'm going to cover it back up and let it finish. When it's all done, I'll be back. That's the roast. Okay, and now to go with my roast, I'm doing some sauteed vegetables. This is a Kroger brand fresh vegetable medley. See? So I'm going to open it up. The butter, as you can see, is melting. We want it nice and hot. So you just want to pour these vegetables in fresh. And fresh vegetables are good for you because you get all your nutrients from them. They're just going to be nice and steamed, which is the best way to eat your vegetables, and it's very healthy. And I have the Himalayan pink salt from Dollar Tree, and we're going to use that to season because it's healthy, and they say that this has been proven to lower blood pressure. So this is what we're going to use to season the veggies. Just some pink salt. And I can't forget, I love garlic, guys. So just add a teaspoon of that fresh garlic from Dollar Tree for flavor. And I'm just steaming. Pot to fit. Let's put that right on top. Cover it some, because if you cover it with the steam in, that helps it to wilt down even quicker. So I'm covering it so it can wilt even quicker wilt down quicker, I'm trying to say. I'm saying that right. Look at those fresh veggies, guys. OMG, that's looking good. Just add a little water. Okay, since I've got the water in there now, I'm going to cover it up and let it steam. And let's steam for a few minutes and wait in a little bit. It should be done. Okay, guys, with the veggies now, you want to take a nice big thing of butter. Bam! Right on the top. See all that butter? And some salt. Himalayan salt for seasoning. Now just a little, because just a little. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'd happen having high blood pressure. So I've been trying to watch my salt intake. I don't want to have high blood pressure. It's not healthy, okay? That's the beginning of what's called heart disease. So, you know, and that runs in my family, and I know that probably runs in a lot of people's families. So let's keep the salt down and try to use that Himalayan salt, because they say that's much better for the blood pressure than regular white iodized salt. Okay, and the veggies are steaming good. There they go. And let's turn the stove off, because that's done. Okay, and since the stove is still hot, I like to take the skillet and move it to the back instead of letting it sit on that heat and continue to cook, because they're done. And cover them up, and we're just waiting on our roast. Let's look at that one more time, because that's about done. Open it up. There it is, steaming hot. Look at that gravy, guys. Look at that gravy right now on the roast. Look how nice and thick that is and juicy. OMG. I'm going to dive right in. There we go. And a little bit longer on that and we'll be ready. And this was Cooking with Jackie. I'm trying my best. I love to cook. And we're about to end this one right here. I'm out. Okay. Okay, everybody. That roast I made is done. The roast and the vegetables. Remember I put all those peppers on it, so it's kind of kicked up a little spicy. So we're going to go in and see what it's like. The roast today. It is really, really good. And the gravy with the mushrooms, the cream mushroom soup really made a nice gravy for the potatoes and stuff. It's good. And those peppers I add, if you like spice, definitely try that because it definitely made it have a little spicy flavor. It's really, really good. And the vegetables, okay, it's good. And this is a healthy dish. As you see, we don't even have hardly any starch, which is really, really good for you. This is the most, look at my plate and mostly vegetables, and that's what you want. When you make your plate, you should have very little amount of starch, because the more veggies, the more healthy. But that is a very tasty. So I don't know how y'all make y'all roast at home. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Thank y'all. Bye bye.